Hey coaches, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How you guys doing today? Hey, today I've got a video on Volume 2 of the Power Wing Beast offense. We're going to walk through this real quick, tell you what's new. This was published back in 2017 and got some new updates, and we're just going to walk through this. So this is my video walkthrough of the Power Wing Beast offense youth football playbook. And remember to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. That really helps me out. And head over to CoachParker.org if you get a chance. So let me see if we can get through this here. It's top-rated material. Here's more books, so head over to the store if you get a chance. So here's the table of contents. So it does include this first volume 2. It does include the first version. I just kind of made addendums to it. So I know a lot of guys in my playbooks, they get the first release of volume 2. So you volume 1 guys get this first release, and it's addendums to this volume 1. So that's what's going on here. And then the main issue that everybody wanted, not issue, I guess request, was they wanted all the plays left and right in the big format that's easy to see, so they could use those in the huddle. So basically that's what I did. So this thing's almost 600 pages now, because there are 300 plus play diagrams, along with what I call base 8, Sweet 16, and Core 24 of those plays. So all that's in there. A couple of new plays, a couple of new formations, some stuff that'll be coming in volume 3. I also added a video and some slides from a Beast Tank deep dive video I did that everybody should be aware of. I added some drills from my drill book in here. And then actually, I think on the next page, and it's kind of out of order, but there's the intro to this thing. But there's the videos of like plays that are out there on my YouTube channel, so you can kind of go through and see maybe how I'm doing that. The other thing is the fat formation. I've kind of renamed it to cake because pie is my power I, and it kind of came out of that. I've been using fat, but I think that's confusing. So fat is now cake, and I kind of use box every now and then, but box has turned into a whole nother thing too. So that's what we got going on there. So let's just jump right in. So volume 1, I'm going to, here's kind of what that looks like. I'm just going to head through this pretty fast and scroll through it so we can get to the plays, but you guys can certainly slow it down on the video. There's a whole blocking chapter. On the Power Wing Beast offense, that's like version 1. I've written 17 different books now, one being a defensive book, a couple of drill books, but a couple of one jaw blocking book. But Power Wing Beast offense is like volume 1 of the whole series. It kind of gives you the language and how the system works. And then the Wildcat multi-spread offense playbook is volume 2. So if you're going along my offensive schemes and things, systems, then you want to get those 2 books and then start adding all the other formations to that. So, because that'll give you everything. So if you're wondering how this all works. So so we're going through, I'm scrolling through this first volume. Here's what the play will look like here, and give you a lot of information versus what just the big play will look like. So we can get to that in a minute, but you can see all those. We can scroll down. I'm going to do that real fast. So there's actually 5 formations in this Power Wing Beast offense. It is the Beast, but it's so much more than that. People kind of get stuck on that, but this is a system to continue to grow with your offense as it gets more sophisticated. I'll usually run 2 or 3 formations offenses with the Beast. So I usually like power I or cake along with the offset I or double wing, depending on what my talent is. So here's some more stuff and all that good stuff. Here's the main formations and this kind of changed up too. You have Beast, which is the shotgun version of Beast Tight, and it's a gun. You're in shotgun. It's Beast. Now this is what the Yale single wing really looks like. This is the formation. if you're wondering. These next kind of versions are my versions that I came up with and have used. I know there's a guy out on TikTok and some YouTubes that used to read all of my stuff, and now he's put his stuff out. But this is the original Yale single wing, and all the following now is stuff that I came up with, and other coaches have kind of used and done whatever. So this is Beast. Now, Beast under center is just Buck, B-U-C for Beast under center. That's real simple. So you can see that a lot of people ask me, why do you go and do both? Sometimes I don't have the center that can shotgun snap, and two, on short yardage plays and some backs are better under center. It's also harder to see the beast back going in a tank or a wedge under center. So that's what going over there. The formation is, the beast formations are always unbalanced unless you tag it even. So this is beast tight, beast, and buck. And then there's worm, which is beast wide, and it's in a gun. This is kind of my little thing that I came up with back in 1994. This is one of our packages. And yes, the quarterback in gun is offset a little bit. He should be at the guard, between the guard and the center, maybe to the tackle if you can get over that far. But some of my drawings seem to be a little bit off on this new book. So just make sure he's probably over the guard if you can get away with that when it's unbalanced, because we're trying to get away from the backside defensive end. So this is basically beast worm. They're in a wide set. You see the three backs just moved wide. And when I talk about beast, for me, it's the three main formations, wide or tight, wide, and then spread. I call it jumbo. So there's worm. Now, worm under center is Wookie. Basically, we separate that now. A lot of coaches were wanting a separation. So Wookie is wide under center versus wide and shotgun, which is worm. And it's W for wide, if everybody's wondering. You can explain that to your kids. The beast gun spread, it's either in, it's mainly in shotgun. Sometimes you can go under center, depending on your center, but mainly in shotgun when I'm in this quad formation here. This is a great sweep option, RPO type package. So you can also run kind of a double wing if you use Dragon. I don't think I've got that formation under this, but there is a free Beast Formations presentation on the website with like 6 free Beast plays that you could go grab that has a ton of formations in there. Here's the bunch. This is a tight bunch. You may see this a lot in the NFL. So this is just bunch for Beast here. Wall, a friend of mine used wall quite a bit. I don't use it a lot, but it's good for counters, and it's also good to kick out DNs and run underneath. So there's that. Monkey was one of my original beast formations, because my original beast was called Loud Rowdy Monkey. Monkey was just meaning middle. And here's what it looks like. The Philadelphia Eagles kind of use this formation for their quarterback sneaks. I put it back in because there's a lot of press over that Philadelphia Eagle sneak. So you got that there. And there's some new plays out of that in the book as we keep going. Cake. So this is the old fat formation, aka fat, or sometimes called box, but this is cake. This is pie. This is not a beast formation anymore, and I'm moving out cake from the beast. It's more on its own now. It's more wildcatish because it's 2 back along with pie here. They're very similar, same plays. You just get this one extra blocker in cake, but they're run basically all the same. Offset eye angle, if you look at it, it looks kind of like a single wing under center, and it might be, just FYI, you can kind of run it that way. That kind of evolved into that. Plus, another friend of mine runs the eye, so you can run all the the offset angle plays in a regular eye. I did not draw them all up because you can basically run those same plays. So That's what you've got here. Trig is a diamond formation. I love this for counter action and passing. It's just a pistol under center or a diamond under center also. So nice little formation. And then this is my speed wing T double wing kind of deal. I don't like the traditional double wing as much as I do more this double wing formation wing T kind of thing. I've been running this a lot. This kind of got inspiration from Dale Wiener, Jerry Volaton, Gregory, Hugh Wyatt, and Dave Caesar. But this kind of all came together in this wide kind of double wing, double tight kind of thing with wide receivers there. So, and it's called Speed because I don't run it unless I have some top running backs in my age division there. So this is a new formation that I've been running in practice when my motion back gets tired. I call it Dubs wing for double wing, single wing. Basically, if you noticed over there, I just took the two back and set it next to the quarterback there. And we're basically running all the same plays out of speed from this formation. There's just no motion. And you can just keep the two back always as your speed back. And kind of do that and flip them back. So 3 is always the wing. So, and then you can start running a bunch of single wing stuff from here too. So there's that opportunity to take a look at. The Hydra Beast is a formation that we talked about in my single wing book. This is coming in version 3. This is when you're sort of running more of a single wing with a wing here, but you've got 2 of the blocking backs that are moving back and forth. It looks like 4 and 2 should be switched there, but that's up to you if you want to do that. And then Bull is a formation that I talked about in my T formation book. This is the Beast Toro Bull formation, which is basically a T formation in Beast is what I'm kind of calling it here. And that's more in version 3, possibly version 4, but just something to look at to give you some ideas right there. It's kind of interesting. And then Box is a double wing that's tight. That's also kind of a Notre Dame box kind of thing. So if you notice, the wings have come down into A gaps or behind guards. So you can go box A, box B, box C, box D, box E, box F. And those 3 and 4 guys can just spread out and come back in this even set. So that's what I'm calling there. We used to run this in Denver quite a bit one season. We called it Spade and Space, I think, for 2 seasons. But did us pretty well. So you can take a look at that. That's probably coming in version 3 also. But wanted to put it in here so you guys can look at it. And it's very similar, sort of in a way. It's just a shotgun monkey. Monkey Beast. So that's what you got there. And of course, Beware the Beast. That's my t-shirt design. I do have some of those. If you guys want a t-shirt, let me know. They're on the website, but it's kind of hard to order. I need to figure that out better. And so here's the plays. So this is the playbooks. Everybody like this, like the selected youth football plays because the plays are bigger. Here's the base 8, 16, 24. And then you can see how big the plays are. They're not those little bitty plays. Everybody wanted these big play sheets where basically you can print these off and have them in a binder and show, and protector sheets and show them to your players. And so I'll scroll through these really quick, but there's all the Beast formations right there and plays and all that. There's tons of this stuff. So there they are. I'm flipping through these really, really fast because I want you to buy the playbook and support me so I can bring you more stuff. But there's a ton of stuff. Here's some of the big monkey plays here. There you go. There's a couple of monkey plays. There's cake plays, which used to be called fat, just FYI. But there's power. Trig plays, there they are. Offset eye plays, really big. There's the speed plays, and you can see they look like some of that gun T stuff that's out there. Very similar, but it's more rocket motion, but you can run jet motion if you want to. So if you buy the Power Wing Beast offense, you've got a lot of these plays already in there. You don't need to go buy a gun T book. You can just run jet versus rocket. But this is one of my fun plays though out of this. is you've got one of your wingbacks doing motion. You direct snap to the fullback. The quarterback and the motion guy do all their similar footwork, but the fullback gets the ball and basically runs a sweep and then hands off to two, who cuts it back up before the center. This is a really cool play. It's really interesting to watch. Had a Warhawk team that ran this quite well about 5 or 6 years ago. So yeah, here's Beast Toro, Hydra Beast. The Hydra Beast has got some interesting stuff. And did I do? Oh yeah, there's a Dub's wing there. I've got more plays drawn up, so those are coming. And then alpha beta blockers. That's the what I'm calling now in Cake and with Beast on these movable blocking backs and where you can put them at. So that's some of that there. There's box. There's kind of a box play, a couple of them in notes. Buy more books. And then here's the Binks Take Power Play Deep Dive, which you can see on YouTube on another channel. I'll try to put that in a link or in the end frame here so you can go watch that video. And this tells you where the bubbles are and how to adjust if they start watching things, and then some more stuff. And oh yeah, and here's something. If you're having trouble with the backside DN, you can go to what we call as a drag and tag and move one of the blocking backs. He'll stack up on that backside tight end. So if you've got that thing going on, you can do that. Let's see. Oh, and this is the different center positions you could get away with. Talking about that. I think this is in the deep dive. Yeah. So that's some of that. Beast Take Power Play. And here's some drills. The running back gauntlet for Beast. Running back gauntlet, the snapper pod, the wedge dance, tracking steps, Texas swing. That's a good defensive and offensive drill on how to block an open field. And that should do it there. That was pretty quick and dirty. I'm not going to edit this video too much. I'm just getting it out there so you guys can see that there is a volume 2. Hope you like it. I did not raise the price in this inflation times. It is still just $19.99. I think you're getting a great deal from version 1 to volume 2. You basically doubled all the pages and got more information. I did not do this in volume 1 because there was a print version of it, and printing a 500, 600 page book is not cost effective. So now that I'm digital, I can add more pages and more information to the books, and you get all that. So it would really be interesting in the comments if you can tell me, because I keep going back and forth on that. Do you guys prefer, just giving you 12 plays, or do you like getting like all of this information so you can pick and choose? I keep going back myself on that, and some coaches want little bits and some coaches want it all. I'm kind of an all guy because I'll pick and choose what I want, but would love to hear your comments in the comments below. Again, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. This has been a Power Wing Beast Offense playbook walkthrough for version 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao. Oh, and remember, beware of the beast.